what did we pull out of the barn for barn finds? SS 396, all original intact. Definitely not something you see every day. It is farm auction estate day again. We are up near Burr Oak, Kansas. There's some old Chevys and Fords. A lot of stuff stashed out in the woods. The old farmer was quite the pack rat. All the neighbors knew him to not turn down any acquisitions. And they all got packed in the barn and in the woods. There's supposed to be SS 396 car out back somewhere. I wonder if those are hubcaps for it, maybe. I'm gonna make the rounds and do the treasure hunt. Old hog oilers. That was kind of a thing for pesticides, trying to apply them to the animals, and didn't really quite work. That was probably early 20th century. Then by the time World War II came around and they did the scrap drives, a lot of these went away for junk. So as a relic, they're considered rare. Usual accumulation of farm items. A few little collectibles. A lot of this stuff, when he got a hold of it and stashed it away, probably didn't think of it being collectible. Pretty neat sign. Seldom see porcelain rust off like that. Little tricycle tractor. Supposed to be a real one of these out back, a diesel version. Go comb the woods and look for it. There's a Burr Oak plate. See all kinds of farmers around. Some of them intend to collect, and then some of them just accumulate and acquire. This was one of those. And then many decades later, a lot of it accidentally becomes valuable. So it's kind of cool that they save the stuff, even though not a lot of it's probably in spectacular shape. A lot of what was in here stayed out of the weather anyway. It's kind of a cute little John Deere planter, like a 4-row. We've got the Yamaha 125. That's a cool bike. Little grain box. They've been pulling stuff all week out of here. This is a Honda. Not sure on the model of it. 2-cylinder. I'm not exactly the most encyclopedic on bikes. 6,000 miles on it. Is there a date? RTC. 1978. We had a 74 CB 360. It was my uncle's. Left to my dad. We rode it once, put it in the shed, and fuel got stale and we never started it again. But I sold it as a project to a guy that did get it running. Alright, what did we pull out of the barn for barn finds? Got the 72 Chevy Impala. And they just took them straight off the dirt road and drove them in the shed, backed them in the holes, and shut them off. And that's where they laid. That's bad news in there. Very, very mousy car. That's really too bad. I came here with some hopes for this one. Still a good flipper, but mousy interior, probably not something I'd marry. Pretty desirable color combination. Blue with the white top. Still got the bias ply tires on it, which was cool. Badged as a 400, which is a small block. It's kind of confusing because they had a 402 big block that had the same 400 badges. So you can't ever tell from the outside of the car if it's a big block or a small block with the 400. Gotta open the hood and look and check. Old Monte. Stacked headlights. It's a neat car. We got another YouTuber here. Tell him the name of your channel.
Territorial Trading.
Okay.
And this is Tim. From,
Mr. Goodpliers.
Mr. Goodpliers.
Yeah, there you go. Newton.
Yeah. My memory's bad some days. Couldn't miss a good junk auction, huh?
Nope. Gotta be there. This thing, 350. Yep. A little ratty under the hood. But is it mousy inside? Not really. This thing still smells like 1976 in here. Got the swivel bucket seats. This one's a Landau package, which basically means a vinyl top. It's in remarkably good shape. Thing's not perfect, but not totally ragged out. Really good car. This one was sold at Lairling in Mankato. Parked in 97. Here is the 1997 time capsule in the trunk of the Monte Carlo. Some items earlier than that. Got the yellow shag carpet. Got the old Prestone. We've got the Dust Buster, which is actually a Norelco cleanup machine. Got an 8-track, mobile, universal ATF, Super 1040. We have got the Claude Monet 1500 piece puzzle, and of course you cannot forget the auto shade. Can't skip the front wheel drive Chrysler. Cloth interior, mousy, 200,000 miles. Got their use out of it. Almost all these bit the dust, and there are not many left remaining. 72 Impala was sold at Babe Hauser in Concordia. This is the custom coupe roof line. So it's got that concave back window. Sport coupe had just a regular bubbled back window. So it actually had fender skirts too. Might still be in the trunk. You always got to look at these GM cars. If they're like this, those VIN plates will rust and just turn into crumbs. This one, I think under the mouse poo, is still there. That was the one good thing about Chrysler cars, is they did a stainless VIN tag. You can have a old Mopar burned to the ground and still read the VIN. This thing, 74.5, probably newer than that. Probably a 76 or 7. This is a Scottsdale with the clutter package. Maybe. What year was old Earl's truck? 76. This thing has been completely run into the ground. It's pretty shot. One of the neighbors was saying they'd put stuff out on their trash piles and Earl would come pull it off before they'd get a chance to burn the piles or shove them off the cliff. This old Chevy. It has got the turn down door handles and the single piece door glass. Got the old Champlin sticker. Serviced at home, it says. This thing is extremely mousy. Need the smell-o-vision to let you truly appreciate how much it stinks. This is a dark blue, which oddly patinas down to an olive drab green. If you unleashed a buffer on that, you wouldn't even recognize the truck. Old mid-70s Ford. It's kind of banged up. These can have a little collector value, but they gotta be pretty nice preserved examples. This one's not the best, but it's not the worst. These little trucks really aren't worth a whole lot of money because unless you have reason to take stuff to the dump, there's not really too much reason to have one. Store your seed in it. But if you were gonna go harvest grain, you'd use a semi, not one of these. How we doing, Mr. Earl?
You gonna bid on the Impalas?
I guess. Well, not the rusty one. I don't even know where it is. It's that's the rarer one because it's the sport coupe, not the one with the big B post. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I think everybody probably have to fight their way out. We'll see what happens.
Or how you get a better number around here.
In the trailer.
Oh.
Yeah, they're not $500 cars anymore.
No.
To catch you around.
Yeah.
Here is the 65, presumably. Whoop, stepped in a hole. F250. It's got the split rims. Pretty mousy inside. Somebody's put Dodge RV buckets in there. Now these trucks, if they're rusty, you can't see it from the outside. You gotta look underneath. 60 to 66 Chevys, you can tell from 50 feet away if they're rusty. Out there in front of God and everyone, you'll see it all. This thing's actually really good. Body brace is nice, steps nice, under all the mud. It's kind of weird it got rust in the fenders and the cab corners. The rest is good. It is a Y block V8, and it is seized, it would appear. What year is the last year Y blocks in the pickups? Somebody commented on one of the videos, I think 64 maybe. Decent truck. Drive shaft's hanging off the bottom. Another old rusty used up 3/4 ton. This thing is shot. But they're not 3/4 ton 4-wheel drives around every corner, so probably be some parts a guy could use off that. These brush guards, somebody wants one of them. Old chrome one, pretty decent period accessory. So the Malibu, couldn't tell from the pictures how it was wrecked, but it looks like that fender just got caught in the side. Everything in here is still straight. Core support, that frame rail, now you can see it, but it's perfectly straight. It's got the 305. Disappointing engines in my opinion. Put a ratchet on the crank pulley of the old 305, and suspicions confirmed. Junk 305 has done what they love to do best, locked up from sitting. This thing can get yeeted into the scrap bin and replaced by something good. Yeah, door's crinkled. We'll hop on the other side here. This is a 78, which has unique 1-year only tail lights with that angle. 79, they just made them 2 right angles. Okay, we will. Wow, this one still smells like 78 inside. Man, the dash cap's good. This is a really good car. Wow. Like old grandma. 98,000 miles. Good dash. Crank windows, AM radio, AC. Yeah, this old thing needs to live again. Alice Chalmers 610. Cute little garden tractor. 10-horse Craftsman. There is everything of all kinds laying out back. There's the Kawasaki KLT. Kind of a cool piece. And got the Kubota. It's a grease castle. Almost modern art. Got the old IH. That would be a good using tractor right there. Massive bale spike on it. The duals. That'd be a very capable piece of equipment. Several vintage hubcaps, oil cans, gas cans. We're gonna keep looking in the woods here. So here's that 560. Kind of neat to see something like this, and then the matching pedal tractor up on the hay wagon. Imagine back in the day a kid pretend he was out in the field just like his dad. Might run with some coaxing. The old monuments of pack ratting. Stacked to the ceiling, almost. Wow. I mean, they dig quite a ways to get set up for sales, but I'm sure there's still things if a guy bought the contents. Might find some good in there. Little treasure hunt. Another barn out there. Looks like there were cattle here at some point. There's that 70s Chrysler, and here looks like the other Impala. There's shaggin' 70s Dodge there. Kind of cool. I think that's a short van even. It appears so. Wow, it's got the lake pipes. That's a cool piece. Over here, this is 74 or 5. That would be 74. So that's a 1 year only roof. All your other 74s had a big thick B post, and this one, you see, is still the 2-door hardtop. That thing is just mega rusty. Not really a whole lot of value in that for anything besides parts or derby car, and as rusty as it is, it really wouldn't even make a good derby car. You got the Suzuki Trailhopper. I've never seen one of those. That thing's really cool. Cute little thing. Parked in 77. 1,496 miles. You see the little Highway Patrol inspection sticker. Kansas does not do inspections anymore, and has not for a long time. Wow. Pack rat, pack rat, pack rat. It's like the human pack rat collects it, and then the wildlife pack rats make it their habitat. This van, what a cool rig. Looks pretty rusty though. These are Keystone Sunspoke. That's a version of a Build-A-Basket type. Got kind of the cheapy leg pipes, rocket. The real nice ones are, I'm trying to not blank on the name. Ugh. Thrush are the real nice ones. Wow, this is like a total rat motel, but look at how cool it was. Super shagged in here. Wow. So, out here's the old kind of junky Chrysler. What is this thing? Some sort of LeBaron. Pretty rusty. This was a Aspen or Volare body that they added some Chrysler sheet metal to the front and rear and Massaged it some and put a Chrysler badge on. Bench seat, automatic. Chrysler was very big into putting automatics in almost everything back in those years. Scrap and junk. Da 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 da. Buy junk and sell antiques. Sanford and Son. That thing's kind of hurting. Might be time for Fred to cash it in. Make our way around. Here's a 70 Impala. 400 badge on there. 70, that would be a small block. 66. Oh yeah.
Super sport.
Super sport. $396 on the badge. Yeah, that's what it is.
Too bad it wasn't so rough.
Yeah, should have been sitting a little too long. 10 years ago, that motor would have been kind of a hot piece, but now people take running cars and LS swap them.
Yeah.
Pontiac engine's still kind of valuable because those guys are pretty brand loyal, but Chevy guy will LS swap it without thinking twice.
God, just trying to get that out of here would be a chore.
There's probably been worse recovered from the woods. Just ate up everywhere, isn't it? Probably can't see it, but automatic shifter there. So the way these 65 and 6 cars rust right around the transmission cross members on the frame, I'd have a hard time thinking this one's still good sitting the way it has. You never know. Might be in one of those old farm trucks. Never know. Yeah, this thing has laid a while.
You have to break a window to get in.
Yeah, 76. So
Actually, the easiest way in, you could probably pull that back window out with your fingers.
yeah, take the trim out.
Yeah. I've had ones of these that I've pulled home and had the windows blow out of them on the... I was lucky there wasn't nobody behind me on that one. Look in the rearview mirror and just flipping gracefully through the air and then 1,000,000 cubes on the pavement. This was sold at Fuller in Beloit.
Tagged in 77.
Yeah. Well,
11 years on the road.
yeah. There's a ammunition plant there. 68. Somebody bought this thing. Pretty proud of it. And then the shine wears off after a certain amount of time. Another Babe Hauser Chevrolet Olds Cadillac in Concordia. Has a plastic emblem, so it might have been traded in a time or two and resold. Can't imagine that still turns, but SS396 all original intact. Definitely not something you see every day. Let's see if you guys can catch that data tag on the firewall there. It's got a little contrast issues with the overspray on it. Hopefully you can see it. Power brakes, AC. Another one left to lay in the woods. 69 or 70 Chevy. It's kind of an attractive two-tone color on these. Like a burgundy poly. This is kind of a respectable truck, but been sitting a long time and it's got a lot of rust in it. Cab corners and rockers are gone. I wouldn't fix it, but there might be guys out there in love with it enough to try. This is a Jeep. What is this thing? CJ5. Got the safari paint. Looks like something probably drove in here and shut off. Chevy truck bed trailer. They actually used wood floors in these early 70s trucks up until about 76 or so. I've been told that guys that hauled livestock like that wood because the hooves of the animals get traction and not slip and slide around when they were driving. IH and John Deere. It's kind of a mix of everything out here. Some old turbo diesel. What is this thing? 1066 International Farmall turbo diesel. Might have some hope. The manure spreader out in the back. We're probably too far from Amish country for that thing to sell for anything above scrap. So we'll see what happens, see what kind of crowd's here, how bad I have to fight my way out to come home with anything or come home empty.
And there's not a lot of titles. We'll kind of be telling you as we go which ones we got them. You're going to get bills to stay with most of them. So, appreciate you being here. We got a lot of other mails coming out. But, I think we're ready to go. Give your hand in the air. What about either one of the brothers?
7, my man, bid 6, 75, bid 700. Get a 6, 75, bid 7, get 7, bid 6, 75, bid 700. So that's 675 to 69. All right, 69 is the buyer. Just go right down here on the hog boiler. Tell you choice of these two hog boilers right there by choice. Get 150, 100, 150, 150, 200. 75 is 800. Give it 8, get 775 is 800. So about 775, 84. Gonna take the tall one. 775 to 84 takes the tall one. Buy this one right here, $100. 100. Give it 100. Give it 150, 175, but give me 75, not 75. So about 150. Number 4, 150 to buyer number 4. Right over here, guys, on the Fords. You're gonna buy the Ford. On the anvil. Yep.
80. Yeah, I do.
Can't hear you. 900 and a half, 950, $950, 950, 950, 950, over 975. Now, Joe, tell us about this.
Well, I don't know much about it. I mean, it's set out and it started. I mean, we got to jump it at the starter. There's a safety switch that they got on it.
Safety switch is bad on
And
it.
it starts right up. I'll start it against water, but I mean, it just fires right
It's
up.
been sitting here running?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, it's been shedded. Yeah, up until the last, what, 3 or 4?
No, just not 6 months.
Last fall, about 6 months. About 6 months. Yeah. The combine was in the shed till about 6 months ago. By that L2 right there. By that one right there. Somebody give about 3,500 on that combine. 25, 1,500. 5,000, 5,500. Sold it to you, $5,000 to 81. This gentleman right here's got 2 combines, 2 of the gleaners, down the road about 1.5 miles. And they're good runners. If you're interested in a real good combine, talk to him. We're moving up the road, right up the line, guys. Come on up. 71 Ford truck. No title. You're going to get a bill of sale. Joe said it has rims, but no brakes. 1907. 1907. Buy that truck right there. $6,700. $700 here. Buy it around $650. $700. $700. $700. So, $650. 7, 8. Yeah, it wasn't. They just pulled it out. They pulled it out. They pulled it out. Put it right here. Pulled it out. Put it right here. Buy that Chevy 4400. What, 50? Early 50. Early 50. $500 on it. 250. 250. 600. Some hundred here. Daddy bought 700. 650. $700 here. Daddy bought 700. No, 650. The number is 103. 103.
Yeah.
Right up the line. It was in the shed.
77 Monte Carlo. 77 Monte Carlo. You get a bill of sale right there on the car. Get 400. Better read 5,400. Better read 5,400. Dollar 1,100. But 11, 1,200. But 11 at 12 get 1,200. But 11, 1,200. But 11 at 12 get 12. But 12 but 11 and 1,200. Give it 12 get 11, 1,200. Give it 12 but 11, 1,200. Sold at $1,100. 103. $1,100. Number 103.
This brown Scottsdale pickup, you want to buy anything out of it?
Guys want to buy anything out of it?
Contents of each side. Inside.
Buy the contents that are up in the seat, guys. Buy the contents that are in the seat. Contents that are in the seat. Get 10. Give it an N up 15. Bid 10 up $15. Contents that are in the seat. 10 up 15. Bid 10 up 15. Bid 10 up 15. $15. 15. 10. Get 15. But give it a 15. 15. 15. But give it a 15. 10. Get 15. So about $10. 58. 58. $10. 58. You guys want anything out of the bed?
I'll give you 2.5 for choice out of bed.
Choice out of the bed. Choice out of the bed. $5. $5. $5. Put a $5.
76. Box of oil. The oil.
Title of the pickup here. We get the title on the Chevy pickup. You get what's left in the bed of the pickup. We bought a Chevy pickup right there. Contents and all right there. Get 500. Give it 500. 103. 550. Number 103.
Useless. Useless.
So you, what you're saying is you don't trust me, then
I was all in there.
Right there. Get 500. Chevy Impala, there is a title. Chevy Impala, you have a title.
70, somewhere in the 70s.
72.
72.
72.
I think it's a 72.
72 is the title. Buy that title right there. 5, bid about 600, now 7, 6, 8, 800, bid 8, now 9, 9,000, 150, 150, 1,500, 150, 1,300, 150, 1,300, bid
Yeah.
150, 1,400, bid 13, 1,400, bid 13, 14, but give it 1,400, 13, 1,400, bid 13, 1,400, bid 13, 14, all on here, bid 1,400, 13, 1,400, bid 13, 1,400, bid 13, 14, all on it, 1,400, one of you there got 1,400, bid 13, 14, but give it 14, give it 14, bid 13, 1,400, bid one of you there got 1,400, bid 13, want to do it 1,400, bid 13, 14, but give it 14, give it 14, bid 13, 1,400, so about $1,300.
79.
79, buyer number 79. Ford, there's no title, Greg. Bill sell on a Ford truck. We get the rest of what's in it.
I was told that a guy came here to buy that for a high school project for his kid. So, but a stuck Y block 3/4 ton is all the money in the world.
I have a motor for it. Good run along.
Oh yeah.
Come out with a 66 truck. That's 292.
Okay. How many cars do you have?
Yeah, probably 135 cars,
Okay.
and 70 pickups, and
Okay.
60 or 70 farm trucks, old ones,
Okay.
and about 75 tractors.
Do you
I have a real obsession.
buy to collect or to resell?
I
or-
resell a lot of shit. but
Okay.
it's just,
Okay.
You know, like
I've-
today, if I buy 10, I might sell 5, and the other 5 will just be there for a few years. So,
If you don't mind, I'll come look at your place.
So about $500, $103, $500, $103.
We got a 4-door brown,
4-door.
no title.
Chevy, my Chevy 4-door right there. Give me.
No more title. Nothing like that. No title.
Good on that.
Yeah. I got a guy desperate for taillights. They're 1 year only.
Right here, give 250, 250, 300. Give it a buy 50, buy 5, pull out 550. Buyer number 78. Buyer number 78. Right there to 1,500. Put it out with 1,500. Put it 2,500, 27.50. Put it 2,500, 27.50. Get 27.50, 25 to 27.50. Pull out 2,500. Number 24. 2,500. Number 24. Late 60s, early 70s, guys. Chevy truck, getting the bill of sale, contents and truck right there. 400. Give it a 400. You're 5. 850, guys get 850, but give it a 50, 800, 850, but give it a 50, 800, 850. So that $800, 103, $800, so 103. Propane tank, a yay or nay? I know, but he'll be waving his hand. No, I was trying to get Roy to do, but I just hollered. I didn't get Roy to Jonathan feeding cattle with there. 1066 International dual loader. You're getting the bucket. You're going to sell the mower separate. You're going to get the shredder, the mower separate, but you get tractor, loader, and there's a bucket over here. 1066 farm all right there. Buy that loader tractor right there. 4,500, 5,000, give it a buy, get 4,500, 5,000, but give it a buy 1,000. $4,500, 24, $4,500, number 24. Shredder, guys. Shredder, guys. Buy that shredder right there. 300, 350, but give it a 50, 300, 350, but give it a 50, 350. So like $300, 31, $300, number 31. Right here. Jimmy, look in here, Dodge van. Buy that Dodge van right here, 300, 50, 50, 300, 50, 400. But 350, get 350, 400, 350, 400. So like 350, 103, 350, 103.
What do you want to buy out of there, guys?
We'll buy Sherelle Hopper, 200. Give it a dude, get 200. Give it a dude, get 200. $100, $100, 100, 150, give it a buy, but a 9 not quarter. But a 925, but a 925, but a 900. Bob's Way, get 900, 925. Bob's Way, bet 900, 925, bet a 50. Man's out, get 950, give it a buy. Give it $1,000, 1,000, 1050, but 1,100. Get 1,150, but 1,100, 1,150, but 1,100, 1,150, give it a 50, 1,100, 1,150. So about $1,100. Three, $1,100. And number 3.
No title.
Bill of sale.
70, no, 80 something probably, huh?
75, 4 or 5.
You do anything with that?
Not really. No. I
200, 250, 400.
don't know where all the derby guys went.
What's that?
I don't know where all the derby guys went.
Oh.
500. 500. 500. 500. Give it 500. 500. 475. 103. 475. 103.
350 to 103, right? 103.
Now you got this bed.
Here about 90. 90 there, about 100 here, about 100. 100 here, about 90, 100 here, about 90, 100. So it's 90 to 48. And they want the walking 80 about 650. 650 here, 80 about 6.5 here, 80 about 650. So we're $600 set. 37, 37. Yeah, what's the wire, guys? There's wire everywhere.
Cut them tree.
Got to buy this 4-door Impala right here. 250. Out of here, about 250, 300, 300. So 250 to 110. Yes.
Sell the contents of the south.
5, 600, 600, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 2,000, 25, 3,000. 35, 4,000, $4,000 here, 45, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000, 55, 50, 500, 6,000, $6,000, $6,000 over here, 6,000, 50, 500, 6,000, $6,000 here, betting about 6,000, $6,000 here, betting about 50, 500, 6,000, $6,000 here, betting about 6,000, 50, 500, 6,000 here, betting about 6,000, 50, 500, 6,000, sold at 50, 500 to 25, 25. Right around the corner, guys.
That SS? You believe it brought that?
What's that?
You believe it brought that?
The 66 isn't worth a whole lot compared to like 60 any other year, but I don't know.
The funny thing was the lady that owned it.
Getting a bell of sale. 51. You guys look on this side. Don't be walking around. It is. That's the big bail. Yeah, somebody put a big bail on the backside. That's a neat old truck anyway. Give 500 on that truck. 250. 575, he big about 550, 575, 575. So 550 to 103. I guess this way, guys.
For this having been a pack rat auction, there were surprisingly few small items that I bought. Mainly wheels and tires, a few bare rims, some radiators. Most of them were scrap, but there's a few in the pile that probably could be usable. More rims and tires that are not pictured here. I basically bought the whole pile for $5 and picked through them. Probably the coolest piece I got was this 1928 Studebaker grill shell. This was hanging up in the barn. Here's the 72 Impala back home. This was the second car that sold, and so my strategy was to leave the other guy alone, let him buy the Monte Carlo for cheap, even though it was the better car. He did leave me alone on this one, outbid the Derby guys, So that part of the strategy was successful. Next part is shovel this thing out. I've bought some nasty cars in the past, but this one by far the worst. It is really, really disgusting in here, but this thing, for where it'll go, be sold to the cities as a donk, and they'll tear out the interior and pretty much start over. So as far as a restoration car, not the type of thing that you'd necessarily start with to put back stock, but they'll customize it out the way they want, put their paint, their rims. Even though this car is in worse shape than the Monte Carlo, it's the one that's got the most appeal to be resold, so it's the one I chose. Also, in addition to this car, I did make a deal on the Malibu after the auction. The guy was gonna sell it to someone to be a dirt track car, and so I bought it, saved its life, and it'll be coming home here at some point. This car does have the 400 in it, small block. It does turn, and so next step will be do a will it run, but I can't promise when that'll be or how soon. Things are not so great here, and some stuff's got to be fixed that isn't going to be easy, and I'm not the only decision maker on. So at some point there will be a will it run, whenever that is.